welcome back to another video. So as you can tell by the title down below, it is going to be a Q&A slash mukbang, and I have to sneeze. Excuse me. No, it's not gonna. I'm not gonna sneeze. So yeah, as if you could already tell, I am sick. I don't know if it's like sick or it's just allergies, because as of right now I have runny nose, a little bit of cough but not too much, and like my tears just keeps like I really hope it is just allergies, because damn, I would hate to be quarantined for 14 days. Today is my first day, so yeah, day one of waiting for the result and seeing if I really am COVID positive. But anyways, this is not what the video was all about. So I am currently on my phone trying to figure out what I want to eat. I'm craving for Vietnamese food, so yeah, I am on my Uber Eats app. So I wanted to pick up the food rather than like Uber eating the food, because I know usually small local places they pay a fee, but yeah, like unfortunately I can't leave the house, and so that is done. It says, okay, right now it's 11:22. They're estimating it to be 12:10, so that's an hour. I can prep up, excuse me, my little station, so with the table and everything. So that's what I'll do. So I'll see you guys in a bit.
1 hour later.
Okay guys, so the food arrived. So let me just unbox it for you. Wow, they did this really tight. Can you even see me? You can't see me very well. So we've got the soup, spring rolls, some utensils. We've got the bag of bean sprouts, some sriracha and hoisin sauce. Then we have the pho, and then I have a bowl as well, just so I can eat the soup there rather than out of this container. Actually, I want to try the iced coffee first. I had to grab my own reusable straw because look at the straw that they gave me. So first off, it looks pretty dark, not gonna lie, but sometimes these can look dark but also taste sweet at the same time. But we'll give it a try, give it a good mix. Just a typical iced coffee, but it is good, it's strong. Also, while I was waiting for the food, I went to go check in my result from the COVID test center. Negative. Guys, I'm so happy I don't have to stay at home for 14 days. But yeah, the creaminess though is kind of addicting, so I guess I like the whole vibe about that. And then finally, we've got the rice dish. Kind of, oh my god. This is what I'll be eating all day. So I want to dig right into it. I want to set up the soup, and then after that's all set up, then we can start with the questions. One thing I wanted to add, the place where I ordered this from was recommended by a coworker of mine because she mentioned that the broth tastes good. Now I've ordered from them I would say about a month and a half ago. I'm gonna see if the broth tastes the same, but honestly it is one of the best broth that I have ever tried. I enjoy bean sprouts in my pho, but some people don't. Honestly, if I go to a Vietnamese restaurant, I will eat this and dip it in sriracha. And the only thing is, I'm not a fan of hoisin sauce. I think the sweetness kind of ruins the taste of the broth for me. Spicy is fine, but the sweetness. The last thing is my dipping sauce for my spring roll. Let me just open this up, and then we'll be ready. Oh no, it's dripping. Whatever, just use the napkin and probably the spoon because I don't have a spoon. Okay, I think I'm ready to dig in, guys. So I've got my coffee. I even have my water here if I ever need my water. Yeah, I guess we'll dig right into it. I'm pretty sure that has fish sauce. So it's time to dig in, but also let me just pull up my questions that you guys have submitted on my Instagram and on Snapchat. I also was sent a link to a bunch of questions for like a Q&A, so I'm gonna use that as well. The first one is, oh, what am I eating? Well, as you could already see, they're Vietnamese food. I think the meat is cooked. Yeah, it is. Wait, hold on. I was not ready. You guys are gonna see me eat like a pig. Okay. Just went straight down my thing. Yum. Good iced coffee. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm eating. Next question. Best thing a man can do that makes you happy? Whoa. Straight up to a guy talk here. The best thing is honestly just to be themselves. I know myself now that I don't hang out with people that I don't get along with, or just that doesn't vibe with me in any way. So if you just don't vibe with me, like I stop talking to you. Let me start eating because I'm probably gonna be answering a lot of questions too, so. Let me get my sriracha. Oh, never do that actually. My mistake. Don't ever stick leave your chopstick in the bowl standing upright, because apparently that's unlucky. Okay, moving on. Someone said how I am. I'm doing great. Yeah, just kind of staying at home for today because I don't feel good or all too well to be going outside and stuff. I might go for a walk later, knowing that I am COVID negative, just to obviously burn some calories because we are taking a lot of calories in today. So good. Oh my god. I want to try the spring roll though. So I'm gonna just dip it in. I got the vermicelli vegetable wrap, so it's like noodles with vegetables, and there's a very strong sesame oil taste to it, so I like that. Let me just clean my palate again. Okay, next question. At what age did you first watch or seen porn? This question is from a good friend of mine, Jim Manamyam. That's what we call him. Wow. Okay. I don't have an exact age, but I know that it was at a very young age. It was because of curiosity. Actually, the first thing that I was very like pulled into, lesbians. Like I didn't know, I didn't get it at the time. And funny story, actually, I'm pretty sure my mom found out about this because, I mean, pop-ups, and I was young. I didn't know too much about computers, but yeah, I'm pretty sure she knew that I used to watch porn. So yeah, very young. I would say if I were to put an age to it, I would say like 10 or 11. Let me continue eating because this stuff is good. The chicken was marinated in this like almost sweet soy sauce.
So good. Okay, let's continue.
These are very thin pieces of meat and a whole lot of rice. Like, do you see this? Very thin meat. I mean, it's big, a big piece, but it's also very thin. And this whole thing was, I think, $16. Is it worth it? No, I don't think it's like super worth it unless the meat was a little bit thicker, but
what? Okay.
I think the taste overall though is pretty good. Next question is the first travel destination after the pandemic is over. Honestly, I was hoping to go to Aruba, but at the same time, I know I should be going home, like back to the Philippines to visit my family. So before Aruba, I'm gonna have to choose Philippines first. Honestly, there are a lot of beautiful destinations within that country. So my goal is, if ever I do go back home in the next year or so, I want to plan out a trip where I could just like have somebody come with me to go like on an adventure. Honestly, island hopping, that's a very big thing back home, island hopping. So yeah, that's the plan. Philippines. And someone said, can we do a mukbang? And that was from Manemnyem's brother, Miss LJ, who is currently in Nunavut helping out with the community there. He's a registered nurse, but he was asking if we could do a mukbang. Obviously when you come back, I'm down. Someone asked if I have ever met someone famous, like super famous or just famous enough. I've been to a Justin Timberlake's concert. Like a few Degrassi casts back when I used to live in Toronto. Not Drake. I wish I met Drake. Oh my gosh. Who else? I met a few YouTubers, a few drag queens, and then I guess from the same person they asked, would you like to be famous? I mean, I guess everybody always has room to be famous, but at the same time, for me, I know that once that happens, like there's no going back, or it's hard to go back. I would like to be famous, but I also would like, I want a Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus type of best of both world lives, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Alright, we'll continue eating. Next question. Have you ever cried at a film? Yes, I have. Many times. I'll cry at anything. I can cry in command. Just saying. The last film that you watched. What was the last film? I was just watching Suits, but the actual film? Oh, Wild Child, for like the 7th time. I love that movie. Have you ever fired a real gun? I have, actually. Back a couple years ago when I went back home to the Philippines, my mom and I actually took a trip not too far from where we live, but it was at a shooting range, and yeah, I shot a few and it was fun. Okay, so what was my first job? Oh, good question. My first job was like professionally. I used to babysit and also dog sit, so that was like my first ever like decent job that actually paid pretty well. Like people actually called me to walk their dogs, and well, actually my mom my mom helped me out with that. But my first legal paying job was McDonald's. Okay, I'm gonna put my phone here and just kind of read it off there. If I'm going to Starbucks, what will I order? It depends on my mood. I don't know if you guys have moods as well when it comes to Starbucks, but yeah, it just really depends. But for a drink, I've been enjoying the brown sugar shaken iced espresso with the oat milk. Sometimes I could go for like a matcha latte. I always have to get the venti size though, plus non-fat with Splenda. Okay, next question. Are you a good cook? Honestly, I can cook pretty well. Yeah, I've made some chicken parm. I make a lot of Filipino food as well. Like I bake cakes and cookies and whatever desserts. I would say I'm a good cook. Okay. At what age did you go on your first date? My first official date happened when I was in grade 9 with this guy who was in grade 12. Period. That's all I will say. For any of those who went to Running Mead and know me, the guy didn't go to that school, so don't even bother finding out about it. Okay, can you close your eyes and raise your eyebrows at the same time? Yeah. Duh. Who can't? Can you whistle? No, apparently not. No, wait 1 second. Wait. Is it because I'm eating? Hold on. No, I can whistle. What is going on? Oh, there you go. Okay, I kid you not, I can whistle. I don't know if it's because I'm eating and oily foods are in my mouth, or I don't know if it's because I'm congested. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I can whistle. Can you do a split? Okay, yes, but I probably need to stretch. And I'm not gonna do it right now because, maybe a different video. Let's go and continue though. Did you dream last night? Actually, so I remembered a little bit about my dream. But so I think it was a trip that me and my mom went to. Not like this is a dream. We went on a trip and we were with a group of people. Now they asked me if I wanted to go with them, like, and do some, what's the word, like they go to places but it's like on a time based schedule. But they asked me twice if I wanted to go. I said no. Then I found out apparently this cute guy that was in the trip was going. So as they were all getting ready to leave, that's when I decided that I wanted to go. Like, it was in a hotel when this happened. They were already downstairs. They're probably getting counted, and so I got dressed up really quickly, but I like dressed up all cute and stuff. And when I went down, there was a storm and there was, okay, for some reason I don't know what happened, but my camera stopped working. Okay, jeez. All right, so yeah, long story short, I ended up hooking up with the guy and we got married and stuff like that. Okay, so next question. Do you believe it in love at first sight? I do, actually, I do. It's just that, like, when you have that connection with somebody and you know that something is good about them, like, that's something. But I've never had this. I had a twin flame, but other than that, that was it. Next question. Do you eat breakfast every morning? Unfortunately, I know I should be eating breakfast every morning, but no, I don't. I have coffee every morning, but that's it. Do you have a catchphrase? Not really. Next, do you have a tattoo? I mean, yes. I have lots of tattoos. I want more tattoos though, but because of COVID, I'm not gonna lie though, I'm getting full, but like at the same time, I can't stop eating. Okay. It says here, do you prefer kissing or cuddling? I prefer doing both. Yeah, let's leave it at that. Do you know any triplets? I do, actually. I know one set of triplet, and they used to go to my high school. Actually, fun fact, my school, like my grade alone, had 4 or 5 sets of twins, fraternal and identical, which is crazy. Next question. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? I probably only seen The Notebook twice, and both times I honestly wasn't paying attention. But honestly, Titanic is very classic for me, so Titanic. Do you sing in the shower? Oh, all the time. Do you sleep with the lights on or off? I sleep with the lights off. Like, I'm not bothered by darkness. In fact, it actually makes me fall asleep. I prefer the lights off. By the way, I'm done eating. Have you ever dated 2 people at a time? Yes. Have you ever urinated in a pool? I mean, yes, obviously, but as soon as I was old enough to know that peeing in a pool was gross and very unsanitary, I never peed in a pool after that. It's just one less pee to worry about. I don't know. I guess that's all the questions that I'm going to answer for you guys. If you like this whole question and answer, let me know down below, because if ever I can do another mukbang, probably with other people, I'll be more than happy to answer more questions. I'm about to finish my coffee, but hope you guys really did enjoy this video. I know it wasn't too much of me eating, but I think it's just with this cold and all, I just didn't have that big appetite. I guess that is it. I hope you guys all have a wonderful time.